Okay, welcome everyone to new course of core English for your semester 1 in year 4. And we start unit 1 today. Uh, we look at tense review before we start in the book. We need to review some grammars which you have learned. So let's now go to the tense review, everyone. Okay, so tense review. English tenses have two elements, time and aspect. Okay, so the first one we talk about time. For time, we look at present, past, or future. So remember that when we talk about time in English grammar tense, we have present, past, or future. Example, I saw her yesterday. So this is past. It happened already. And I am living in Phnom Penh. So this is present. Okay, this is present. And she will have been reading 50 pages by tonight. This is future. Okay, will have, this is future. Okay, so this is what you need to actually know and understand clearly about the time. We have past, we have present, and we have future. Now let's move on, everyone. And please note that for time and tenses are not always the same. Please look at here. My flight leaves at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So this is present tense. This is present simple tense. But the meaning here, the time here, not about now, not about the present, but it's about the future. It is called timetable, future timetable or future schedule, because my flight leaves at 8, but tomorrow morning, not now, okay? So this is we call future timetable or future schedule. So here, present tense talks about the future timetable. They are having a party next week. This is future arrangement. Even though this is the present continuous, the tense here is present continuous, but the time here refers to the future. This is future arrangement. Okay. So most of the times, time and tense are the same, but sometimes time and tense are not the same. Okay. Please take note very well. Number 2, we talk about aspect. Okay. 3 aspects to add more to the meaning of the action of the verbs. Okay. So when we talk about aspects, we talk about, is it simple, is it continuous, or is it perfect? Now, number 1, we talk about simple. Simple, number 1. The action is seen as a complete whole. So when we talk about simple, usually the action is finished. The action is a complete one. Okay. Example, she has eaten her lunch. So this is present perfect simple tense. Okay, present perfect simple tense. So it means that she finished her lunch. It's a completed action here. Okay, completed action. I will buy a new car tomorrow. If you look at tomorrow, I will buy a new car, referring to a completed action for tomorrow. You see, future simple. Okay. Jim had bought an umbrella before it started to rain. Had bought. So it was a completed action. She bought the umbrella already before it started to rain. Okay. This is past perfect simple. Had bought. Past perfect simple tense. Okay. My dad watched a good movie. This is past simple tense. So watched. This is past simple. So it means that he finished watching the movie. It was completed. It was at a time in the past. Okay, over here. Number 2, we talk about continuous. So the action is seen as having a particular duration, okay, when we talk about continuous. Example, we have been meeting for 3 hours. So this is present perfect continuous tense. Have been meeting. How long? 3 hours. Okay. So here we focus on the action was ongoing at some time for some time. Okay. All right. Is Jane having a bath? So it's like it has a duration, like it's happening. Okay, it's happening. It is present continuous tense. It's happening now with some duration. Okay. I will have been studying English for 10 years by tomorrow. This is future perfect continuous. Okay. Will have been studying future perfect continuous. And my mother was cooking when I arrived. This is past continuous tense. Okay. So she was cooking sometime when I arrived. Okay. With some duration. Okay. With some time. Okay. Okay. Right. And number three, we talk about perfect. The action is seen as a completed before another time. Okay, look at it. Example: we had finished our work by the time they arrived. So had finished our work. It means that we finished our work. Okay, before they arrive. Okay, all right. This is past perfect tense. Why we call past perfect tense? Because perfect here refer to grammar, everyone. Perfect here means before. So if it is past perfect, it means before a time in the past. Okay, perfect means before. So past perfect means it means that before a time in the past. If you say present perfect, it refers to before a time in the present. Future perfect, before a time in the future. It means it completed before another time. Okay. Now look at here. This is one more example. I have done my homework now. This is present perfect tense. So it means that present perfect like now, present mean now. So it happened before now. Not happening now, but it happened before now. So I have done my homework now. It's completed now. Okay. And you will have watched the whole movie by 10 o'clock tonight. So this is future perfect tense. Okay. So tonight by 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock tonight is the future time, but the action is actually happened before 10 o'clock tonight. Okay. Completed one. Okay. All right. So this is the end of the slide. Thank you very much for your attention. But before I finish my video presentation about this grammar, I would like to summarize what you actually have learned in this video presentation. So in this video presentation, we actually just look at some tense review. We talk about the time and aspect. Okay. So English tenses have two important elements: time and aspect. Okay. For time, you have like past, present, and future. For aspect, you have simple, continuous, and perfect. Okay. Please spend the time, watch, and read this video quite well. And any question you can actually chat to us in our messenger group. And please note that you are assigned to do your homework. So please find some examples related to time and 5 examples related to time and 10 examples related to aspect of the English grammar tense. Okay. Again, 5 examples related to time and 10 examples related to aspects. Okay. Thank you very much. Please send your homework to me within this week. Thank you.